Hello, my name is Jamel Grant. I am the host for today's Can We Talk series, where we have the privilege to talk to these awesome, distinguished panel of youth over different topics and discussions. We have today Miss Miss Malaya, and Mr. Micah. I want to thank you guys for joining us today. You guys doing all right?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're just going to have a discussion, talk about a couple of things. But first, we want to get to know who you guys are. So tell me a little bit about yourself, some of your interests and your hobbies. We'll start with Miss Malaya.
I'm Alea. I'm going to the 7th grade this year. Um, I like to dance on TikTok and walk around my neighborhood and play with my dogs and stuff like that. Um, I got 5 sisters. One's birthday is today. Her name is Saray. Yeah.
Okay. Dance on TikTok and walk around the neighborhood. All right, I see you. Okay, that's what you like to do. That's what you like to do. All right, Mr. Michael, what's some of your interests and hobbies?
I like to play basketball. It's been my favorite sport since I was 5. I also like to play on PlayStation. Uh, and then I also like to watch YouTube.
Okay.
Mr. Beast is my favorite one. Favorite
Awesome.
YouTuber.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that stuff. What grade are you going to, or what grade are you in?
I'm going to 6th grade.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so tell me a little bit about. Let's get into the educational aspect of it. So, what's your favorite subject and why? What's your favorite subject and why?
Um, my favorite subject is reading because I don't know. I just like to read books and stuff
Okay.
and learn about different like subjects of like history and all that stuff.
All right, Mr. Mike.
My favorite subject is math because I like all the numbers and stuff.
Okay.
So
All right. So, for tying into that, and I know this is asked a lot, it's very frequent, but I feel like it's still important, period. So, what is it that you want to be when you grow up and why?
haven't figured that out yet.
Not yet, not yet. Any ideas, anything at all? Maybe from the school subjects relating to what you possibly wanted to do when you grow up? Not yet, still figuring it out? Okay, you got some time, you got it. Mr. Michael?
I want to be in the NBA when I grow up.
Okay,
Like I said, it's been my dream since I was 5. Cause I used to watch basketball games with my granddad, and we used to chill and it was fun because I saw people dunking and shooting and passing and stuff like that. So yeah,
so from a young age, you fell in love with the game or whatnot.
yeah.
That's cool, that's awesome. And just as far as trying to figure things out, that's cool. That's why we got school and mentorships and different things. We can figure that stuff out. All right, so we're gonna keep this thing going. So who do you look? You mentioned something about your grandfather. So who do you guys look up to and why? We'll start with you, Miss Malaya.
My mom,
Okay.
because she's like a single parent and raising all her children and stuff like that. And that's something to be proud of because raising kids could be hard sometimes. So.
Okay. So she's a pretty big inspiration to you. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Michael?
I look up to my mom too. She's worked really hard to raise me, and she's encouraged me to do what I love, and she's always been there for me. So. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's real good to have a foundation. So that's really awesome that you guys have that, having that in your corner. And so you mentioned earlier about dancing on TikTok. And so at the beginning of this, we said we were going to talk a little bit about social media. So both of you have access to social media, right? You have your own?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the pros and the cons of social media. So let's talk about the pros first, the good stuff of social media. Let's start with Miss Malaya first.
Being able to be in contact with your friends and stuff,
Okay.
and yeah.
All right. Mr. Mike.
Entertainment, having contact with your friends, educational videos, stuff like that.
That's good. That's good. All right. So now we got to talk about the cons. We got to talk about the bad stuff. So let's get into that. Don't hold back. So we got to talk about the bad stuff. So what's some of the cons of social media?
Bullying.
Bullying. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Um, learning the wrong stuff
Okay.
from different channels and stuff like that.
So there's a lot of stuff that you guys see. Let's kind of let's talk about that a little more. What's some of the bad stuff that you may have came across during just being on social media and whatnot that kind of caught you off guard? Like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah, racist videos, cursing videos,
Okay.
a lot of negative stuff that that could affect people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Okay. Same thing for you, Ms. Fle- Okay. So speaking of that, when you seen that, how did that make you feel? Seeing those racist videos or seeing that content that dealt with things that just kind of talks about that stuff that's not good at all, like especially when it comes down to racism and color and stuff like that. How did that make you guys feel? You can be completely honest.
Like, I don't know. It was just sad to see that our people are saying that about different skin colors and all that stuff. So,
it felt offensive
Okay.
because no one should have to pick on somebody because of the color of their skin, and it's terrible how people do it.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and I know that again because we have so much access to different stuff via social media, the news, and different things. You guys are exposed to a lot, and I think a lot of parents and adults we don't really realize how much you guys are exposed to. So that's why we have these discussions and these panels so we can talk about those things. So as a parent, myself, what can we do to protect you guys on the internet? Now I know you have your own social media or whatnot, you're given access to, but what can we do as parents and adults to kind of help protect you guys from stuff on the internet?
I don't know.
I know it's kind of, because I know we're not with you 24/7, but I mean, it's, what do you think, Mr. Mike?
You should watch what your child is watching occasionally.
So having access to your phone and your social media, okay, that's good. I think that's super important. So you guys had touched on bullying earlier, and I still think that is a subject that needs to be talked about. It's a, I'm not gonna say a hot topic, but it's something that definitely needs to be talked about. So let's get into the bullying aspect. Have you guys witnessed bullying up close and personal via social media, like through social media, whether it be somebody you follow or from school?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Was it like? Tell me a little more about that.
I don't know. They just be picking on her about how she looks and stuff, and how she talks, and it's just
I've been bullied in second grade a lot because I was really chill, right? And I was fidgety and stuff, and people made fun of me for that. And they were fifth graders,
All right. Okay.
so they were older kids, and they always messed with me on the bus and called me names. So
And so when that's something that you experienced, you had to. How did that make you feel at that moment? It was. I know it. So it's not really easy to talk about, but how did that make you feel?
it made me feel terrible because they were talking about me that's not talking about stuff that's not true about me and stuff like that.
Right. And you think a lot of times with social media and different stuff, it kind of makes people feel entitled, so to speak, as if it kind of gives off this perception of living a life that's not really obtainable or trying to be somebody you're not or whatnot. And it gives these false sense of ego boost, and so people kind of flex a little bit and try to do that or whatnot. And so has there ever been a case for you, Ms. Malaya, where anybody has bullied you or any experiences like that? No, not really. Okay, I got you. So, okay, all right, so we're going to take a little break from that. We are going to get into our suggestion box. So, Mr. Micah, could you lift that on up? What's going to happen right here on the suggestion box, the Can We Talk suggestion box? You are going to reach your hand in the box, pick out what's in there, and you are going to read out loud what's on that paper. So we're going to start with you first, sir. Go ahead and shake it up a little bit, give us some excitement. There we go. Yes, Lord. All right. you had.
What are some of the challenges that our youth are experiencing in society? What do you think can be done?
Oh, you can answer.
Oh, I think we could try to get those people who are bullying and stuff in trouble. Cause the school system, they're not doing a good job of that. And cause like my brother, he gets in trouble for defending himself. They catch people at the wrong time, stuff like that. And they should always watch out for bullying and stuff like that. So
Awesome, man. Okay, I'm gonna have you hold on to that. We're gonna pass the box to Miss Malaya. Go ahead and give it a good shake. Go ahead and give it a shake. There we go. All right, same thing. You reach your hand in there. That was a good answer too, man. Good answer. All right, what does yours say?
What do you feel is the appropriate age to start dating and why?
Oh yes, Lord. Come on, we done talked about it. Let's talk about it.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
You sure?
'cause I don't know.
You're not really sure? Okay. All right. So we'll just okay. All right. We go ahead and pass the backs. Yeah, pass the box back. Go ahead and put it back down to hold on to your questions. Well, since we already right there, let's talk about it. It's okay. It's all, like I said, this is a good open space. That's why we're here to talk and discuss some stuff. Okay, so we'll start it off like this. Do you guys know of someone your age that's currently dating somebody? Yes, you both. You know? You don't know anybody?
yeah, I know. Yeah, one person.
Okay.
My friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you do too? Okay. What's your thoughts on them dating so young?
They shouldn't be dating like at that moment. Like probably in like 7th grade or 8th grade, something like that, around there.
Okay. What you think, Miss Malaya?
It's their choice.
Is there okay? That's what they choose to do. Okay. So, with that being said, especially now in like middle school, different stuff. I don't know. Times have changed a lot, and like I said, you guys are exposed to a lot more things. With dating, do you think a lot of peer pressure comes with that to date somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys ever felt peer pressure in that aspect?
No.
Oh, really? Okay. Speaking of that, so let's talk about that for a quick sec. Peer pressure. What are your thoughts on that when it comes to peer pressure? We'll start with Miss Malaya.
That people shouldn't do that.
Okay.
They shouldn't make people want to feel like they have to do it. Or, yeah.
I got you. Or anything in general, that type thing. Has anybody ever tried to peer pressure you into anything, whether it be something concerning school or trying to be a friend or, you know, any type of ordeals or
I
situation?
don't let people boss me around. I don't like that.
Okay, so you just, from the gate, is that's shut down. Okay, I got you. All right, Mr. Micah, how about you?
I think no one should pressure somebody into doing something they don't want to do. You don't have to date. You don't have to do drugs, etc. Anything negative. Just try to be a good person and be yourself.
Awesome, awesome. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. Did you have any last words that you wanted to leave? You guys good?
Bye-bye.
Oh man, that's awesome. So we want to thank Miss Malaya and Mr. Micah for coming on to the panel today. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Please be sure to like, subscribe and share this video. It helps us reach more people who could use our help.